Okay, I had a question on these last couple on this homework. So what's tricky about these, I think, is the stretch. And all this 3 is doing is making whatever the function used to be, whatever its y's used to be, they're gonna be 3 times as much. So if, ignore this 3 for a second, on my original function, when x was 0, y was 0. So when I put in 0, I got out 0. 3 times 0 would still be 0. But here, when I put in -1 into this f of x, whatever that f of x is, it was spitting out a 2. This would be 3 times that 2, or 6. So just this piece of it. So just the 3 times f of x, that's it right there. It's just this red one is getting 3 times as tall. If it had a negative, it would be flipped over. But you can see here, this used to be 2, now it's 2, 4, 6. And then what that -3 does is takes this one and moves it down 3. But think of the stretch first and then move the stretched one. So then we would need to take this and move it. Actually, I'm going to leave that one there and I'm going to do a new one. So I move this point down 3, I move this point down 3, line segment, and there it is. So that would be stretched by 3 and moved down 3. And we'll show the answer there. And that's the exact same thing. But think of it in 2 steps. It's much easier to do the stretch at the axis. Let me do another one here. Yep, leave page. So this one has a stretch of 3 again. But now this has a +3 on the inside, and remember, +3 on the inside of the function, that's going to go left, +3 on the outside of the function, that's up. So if we're working inside f of x, that's our left, right, outside f of x, that is our up, down. So again, this one is stretched by a factor of 3, and I'm just going to draw that in there. You wouldn't want to draw this to actually submit the answer, but just so you can see the stretch. So that is just 3 times f of x. It got 3 times bigger. It used to be -2, now it's -6, or 3 times -2 for -6. And now you got to take this one and move it left 3. So just take this dot and move it left 3. Take this dot, move it left 3, and then line segment. And that would be it. I'll make sure I didn't do anything dumb. Oh, there it is. Let's see what happens if I submit and try another one. They're all 3s. Let's see what this one does. Okay, so different stretch, good. So this one has a stretch of 2, so we'll look at one that looks a little bit different. So just the stretch again would be here, because 0 times 2 is still 0. But here when I put in 2, I would get out -1, so then 2 times that -1 would be this 2. And then the line segment. And so again, you can just see all that's happening is these y values are getting multiplied by 2. When it was 0, it stays 0. The old y value here was a -1/2. Now it's -1, because 2 times -1/2 would make it 1. 2 times -1 would make -2. And then once you have that one, then that's, and again, you don't want to draw this for the final answer, but now we're going to go, this will be left 3 and up 2. So just go back to dot, and move this one left 3 and up 2, move this one left 3 and up 2. And then that would be it. But to me, the biggest thing is to do the stretch, at least in your mind. Draw that out so that you can see what that stretch looks like, and then do your left, right, and your up, down. Hopefully that's helpful.